my group, which I have here, is a member of the central coordinating team of the European Social Survey. And we have the task to control the quality of the questionnaires before they go into the field. And after the data have been collected, we check the quality of the data which are collected. And besides the cooperation with the European Social Survey, we also work together with Catalan institutions. Well, we have done work for CO and for the Foundation Beauville. And for example, we are also giving a course at EDISCAT.
European Social Survey is an important comparative study of political attitudes and political behavior in Europe that takes place in 32 countries at the same time and simultaneously. It has two parts normally in each wave. The first one, it has 30 minutes and is the one is repeated every year. The second part is what is called a rotative model, and normally it takes we cover different topics that are proposed by different research teams in Europe. What is very important about this survey is first is very comparative. Second is very rigorous from the methodological point of view, and it's a long, complex process that is coordinated in Europe. And later is implemented in every single country by national coordinators and the team. So I am directing an important team here of people who are working with me and implementing this survey.
My job here involves analyzing the questionnaire for the European Social Survey, and in specific for a new module which has to do with the meaning of democracy for citizens. As my doctoral dissertation has to do with this topic, with the meaning of democracy, I am involved in analyzing the questionnaire of a new module of the survey which involves exactly this, the meaning of democracy and the satisfaction with various elements of democracy citizens show. Here in the center we are all involved in analyzing the questionnaire. But in my case in specific, I am concentrating on this new module in democracy.
I am a member of the European Social Survey Spanish team. The European Social Survey is one of the outstanding international surveys for the study of attitudes and opinions. It has a very demanding methodological requirements. Compliance with these requirements is very important in order to ensure the cross-country data comparability. Each national team must coordinate and supervise the entire process of data production. We are responsible for coordinating and adjudicating the translation of the questionnaire, designing the sample, the probabilistic sample, selecting the enterprise which will be in charge of the fieldwork. To train we are responsible for training the interviewers and assessing the quality of the data, among other things. Well, the Spanish team has been improving its work round after round, and in the 5th round we were able to achieve a 69% response rate, which is a very high rate for this kind of surveys in Spain. And well, we can probably say that the Spanish team is today at the head of the countries participating in the European Social Survey, as refers to the compliance with the methodological requirements.
My responsibilities here in the center is to basically manage the projects that are ongoing here. And these projects have been obtained in a competitive way. And support that the ESS is now receiving is twofold. When we talk about implementation in Spain, the ESS is receiving funding from the Ministry of Science and Innovation and the Centro de Investigaciones Sociológicas. And actually, very recently, the 6th wave has been approved, so this is going to continue. And when we talk about the infrastructure, this part is supported by the European Commission through the 7th Framework Programme, and in the very near future, as an infrastructure, it will become an ERIC, which is a European Research Infrastructure Consortium, which will be a legal entity and which will have to be supported by national governments and not the European Commission. So there will have to be a much bigger commitment by the national governments of the states participating in the survey.